let's, in general terms, kind of assess this. When you guys were dominant for most of the game, as long as it was the regular lineup, and then some of the other guys got a chance to play a little bit, score got closer, but how do you assess overall where this kind of puts you, not only with the performance, but maybe in Houston's head for the next time you meet?
Oh, well, overall we came out and, you know, attacked defensively, and that's where we wanted to start with this one. We actually wanted to hold them to around 55 or something like that, but we came out and got our defense immediately into the game. And, you know, when you do that and we get our offense going and hitting shots how we were a pretty hard team to beat.
The way you were executing your offense, I complimented you in the first half. I thought this was as good as you've played for a while in terms of being active within the offense, what you were doing outside the lane, catching the ball, kind of watching the movement, seeing where to go next, making good decisions with the ball.
Yeah, definitely looking for my teammates, and you know, they were looking for me and getting me the ball. Coach Marshall was drawing up a lot of sets for me to touch the ball, and my teammates wanted me to do good, and I wanted them to do good. So, you know, that's just in our program. So making those type of looks, and they trusted me outside the arc, and I hit a couple shots, and we got going.
Shocker defense again for the third straight game. Houston, a very good offensive, potent offensive team, averaged 80.6 points per game. For the third straight game, you held a team right around the 62, 63-point level, which is great against this team. Houston also shoots 48.2% on the season, pretty consistently every game that they shoot that. In this ball, Houston comes out and shoots 41.1% for the game.
Yeah, our defense was amazing, especially perimeter from our guards. They did a heck of a job this game. And, you know, Houston is a dangerous team. And he's been, you know, harping that at us, you know, this whole week, just getting ready for Houston. And so that's why I believe we came out so strong defensively. And we started to, you know, execute really well.
Shaq, a new conference, playing against prime types of teams every ball game. You start off with two really highly reputable teams and handled them both pretty convincingly.
Yeah, you know, once again, we always have a chip on our shoulder, and we just want to show that we belong. And this being the first conference game at home, you know, you got to make a statement, and I believe we did that, and just ready to keep it going.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I'm sure the fans would enjoy hearing this, that none of these teams have played in this building before, and certainly it was prime time Coke Arena tonight. I'm sure that's something that all of you guys appreciate.
Yeah, striped out arena, 10,500. You know, even though America is not used to that, I believe like Temple is next at like 7,000, you know, at the most. So even for them or anybody in the country, it's a hard place to play. And definitely when we get the crowd going behind us, you know, we just feel unstoppable, but we did well tonight.
The crowd was just berserk the whole first half.
Oh yeah, first half, you know, it got really, really loud. You know, we couldn't even communicate on the court. Thank you, Shocker Nation, for that.
Yeah, Shaq, somebody had a question in our pregame show, and I'll let you comment it from a player standpoint. It seems like you've had a little more time between games, especially lately. Of course, there was a whole week between a couple, but like this setup, you played on Saturday, then Thursday, and then not till Sunday with a couple of days in between. And do you like that as players, to have that little extra preparation time between each game?
Yeah, you know, you got Coach Marshall has done a great job of, you know, within these last couple of days going hard the first 2 days, and then the next day, you know, letting us, you know, get our bodies right. And, especially coming into this game, my body felt amazing, better than it has in a while. But trying to get used to, you know, the games being different, you know, than, you know, the Valley was, especially with scheduling and times. And like, I believe next week we got one Thursday and then Saturday. You know, it's all different, but, you know, we just got to stay ready, and our coaching staff does a great job of doing that.
Has the Americans so far been what you kind of hoped for, just from the standpoint of playing at UConn, playing at Houston, and the caliber of players that you're facing and so forth?
Yeah, you know, when you get to play those teams like that, you know, twice, you just think like, wow, like, it's a great conference for us to be in and show that, you know, comes March, we actually belong if we can, you know, come out here and execute. and do what we do and play Shocker basketball every time we step in between the line in 40 minutes.
Congratulations, great performance. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Good job.
Shaquille Morris, our star of the game. Shockers winning it over